Right there. Where the lovely Carol Merrill is gesturing.
Well, here he is, ladies and gentlemen. He is the delicate prince of the Wine Academy of Utah.
He's delicate?
The delicate prince.
I'm delicate.
He has
Be careful with Jimmy. He'll break.
With his gentle touch, he guides the Wine Academy of Utah, wineacademyofutah.com. Jimmy Santangelo.
Good morning.
Good morning.
We have our Sugar House Rye. You know, a listener just a couple of weeks ago asked, hey, what's your favorite whiskey? Or I want to get a whiskey for, remember, it was a gentleman named Rick, if I recall correctly.
I think so. I think you're right.
And I said the Sugar House Rye whiskey because, and sure enough, I did not know they were in competition. The 50 Best competition recently, this garnered, the Sugar House Rye whiskey garnered double medal. So of all the 50 rye whiskeys, there was only 18 that were recognized at the highest recognition.
Really?
Our local Sugar House Rye was part of that.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty cool stuff.
Way to go, James.
Yep, James Fowler over there. $37.99 at the wine store. Really comes through, real punchy in its spice and aromatics. Just well balanced with clove and nutmeg and just this like cinnamon spice, which that rye whiskey's known for.
Mm-hmm. It's warming my throat right now. It feels good.
Yeah, it does.
It's 92 proof, so 46% alcohol by volume. You've got 100% rye. It's 90% rye and then 10% malted rye, and then aged in lightly toasted brand new American oak barrels. So that color that you're seeing in this bottle really comes through. That's from the barrel, right? Because when we put the distillate in there, it's clear. Whiskey's as clear as water. But then over time and age, you're extracting that pigmentation from the barrel. But not only are you getting the color from the barrel, but you're also getting those beautiful vanillins, your vanillas, your aromatics and flavor characteristics, your vanillas, your clove, your spices, your butterscotches, all that fun stuff. And this rye. One note that they said in that competition of how well balanced this was.
Really?
The judges remarked, and the way they judge it, it's blind judging, and they only have either water or ice, which it's up to the judge how they want to, or neat. And then they have a flavorless, they said, flavorless cracker in between each. So it's very proper, you know, it's a absolute judging competition. So I'm really proud of these guys.
Now,
They've been making great stuff for years, but this is nice to be recognized.
This is a small batch kind of a thing.
Small batch kind of thing, yep.
I'm not a singer, but Tex Ritter did a song called Rye Whiskey, and every once in a while the lyrics go through my head, and it's whiskey, rye, whiskey, whiskey, I cry. If I don't get rye whiskey, I think I will die.
I love
Ritter,
it.
He was great.
This is the time of year to start thinking about gift giving. This might be a good gift.
Absolutely.
You know, Gina, it would be a fun gift.
It would be.
It would be. See, you're fun.
You can kiss.
You thought of that. You were fun.
Rye whiskey.
Rye whiskey.
Now you're breaking out the eggnog. We went and bought some of this
Nice.
on your recommendation. Delicious.
Yep, we love featuring this. It's that time of year for eggnog. This is New England cinnamon spiced eggnog.
It's so good. We bought some last year. I'm sure we'll get some.
I'm gonna throw it around.
There's a little rye whiskey still in this cup. Just pour the eggnog.
Add it
Just
add.
Throw your whiskey in the eggnog.
Okay.
If you want.
Remind me, do I have to refrigerate this after it's open?
Yeah,
Yes.
you wanna.
Yes, you do.
Sorry. You'll want to once it's open, refrigerate. Once it's open, refrigerate. And this is the best weekend creamer in your coffee you'll ever.
Amen.
You'll ever.
Now
That's what Sue's been doing with it.
what's the alcohol content of the
Alcohol
eggnog?
content makes families argue less. No. This is made with 3-year-old blended whiskey, 15% alcohol by volume. So that's good. That'll get you in the boo-boo. That's about the alcohol content of a wine. You know, wine's about 13.5, but
That's so delicious.
15%.
I like that so much.
Yeah, this is a lot of fun, and it's something that. Yeah, and we just dosed up the. You know, put the little whiskey in there. I'm gonna
I was
swirl
going to say,
it.
it makes it a little sharp.
Swirl it.
That's good. It's a beefsteak when I'm hungry, a rye whiskey when I'm dry. This is What a great way to spend the morning.
Remind me
that's delicious.
Remind me the name of that again.
Old New England cinnamon spiced.
Okay.
So ONE. This is I've been to this plant over in Boston, and it's a lot of fun. They've been doing this product for years, and Old New England embodies the true spirit of holiday cheer with this delicious and classic nog. And it's by M.S. Walker. They're great. Yeah, right out of Boston, Mass. My father-in-law and I went, did a tour through there many years ago. They do a cinnamon. They do the regular. So if you're doing the regular, that's when you can kind of add different flavors and spices if you want. They also have a pumpkin.
Cinnamon, yeah.
They have a pumpkin one.
Oh, I haven't tried that one.
Kind of
Now,
fun.
are these all available at the state store?
And this is $12. So I mean, it's
Perfect.
it's a great party gift. You're going over for brunch. You're doing something. It's simple. And, what are you going to do? You're not going to have 13 glasses of this, but you're going to have a nice little splash.
Gina, I'm telling you, Gina, if you drink a half a bottle of that, you'll have fun.
Is that what'll?
You will have fun.
Okay.
Fun will ensue.
Yes. Fun will be there.
But one thing that's fun about the Sugar House Distillery is that they have a package store there that you can buy alcohol, their products, and they have a load of whiskeys. They have a vodka, they have a rum, and they have the canned cocktail line.
Yes.
All right there, refrigerated, and you can get in. They're located right over in South Salt Lake.
And I think they're open on Sunday.
Open, you know what it is they're open. They have their own business hours. They don't have to adopt the state store hours.
Yeah.
So, for example, holidays, to Bill's point, they'll be open on that Monday of a 3-day weekend or whatever the case is. So it's kind of fun. And support local. Drink local, support local.
And James Fowler is just the nicest guy.
That whole team down there is just so rock solid.
No, they're good people. And
absolutely.
congratulations on this 50 best tasting.
I'm happy for him. It's well recognized for sure.
Double gold medal.
So we had the Christmas party, right?
Yeah.
That remember Nick was talking about. The reason I'm bringing this up is I was up there thanking everybody, and then even your staff had questions about booze. It was so funny. Somebody raised their hand. I'm like, oh, a question, question at the Christmas party, but it was so charming because it was the same kind of questions that we entertain all the time, right?
Oh, yeah.
People just want to know, what do I do when I go in the wine store? What do I get? How do I do this?
That's because those people don't listen to this show. That's why they had to ask you the question.
Now here's a question in the chat room, and I don't know if I understand this. I have a handful of daily user wine glasses, and then a fair few that I keep in storage.
Sure.
Ones that are too fragile for regular use, or they are crystal from Grandma's China that I'm afraid has a fair bit of lead in them.
Oh.
Yeah, so some of the wine glasses, so the daily use, we call those workhorse wine glasses, whatever the case is. But yeah, we all have those wine glasses like, broke, or it's got a chip, son of a gun, I'll just replace it. But then you have your fine china or those that you've inherited.
What's lead crystal?
Lead crystal is a crystal of, I'm trying to think of my awareness on that. It's not coming into my head this morning. Maybe I need some more Old New England eggnog.
Maybe.
But you do have a. It's not going to harm you. It's not like you're keeping it in a decanter for a few weeks and then pouring out of it. I would say if you have a lead crystal decanter that you're keeping your whiskey in, the thicker lead, that might seep in, things of that nature. So that's why we kind of went away with it.
But there is lead in it. But
from what I understand, it's for the durability of it.
Not enough to...
And it's transparent. Yeah. It's still... but
it's
hand wash those guys. Use them for the holidays.
Use them occasionally. You shouldn't use them every day.
That's right.
It's not like your Grimace glass from the 70s that has the lead
paint on
it. It's not like that at all.
Which Carrie still has.
Which I still have.
Nice.
I broke the Ronald McDonald.
He needs something for his orange
juice. I still need Grimace, and I have Mayor McCheese and all this. Anyway.
877-602-9696, or you can text questions 33986.
Let's see. Here's some text questions. Which distillery carries Canella? It's the one in Lehigh, right?
Yes, Clearwater.
Clearwater. What are some good snacks to go with a whiskey tasting I'm planning to do for friends over the holidays?
Oh, very nice. So, you know, what I do when we do our whiskeys around the world, I'm doing one this Saturday, in fact, for our good friend from True Fruit. Remember Brady? I'm going to be up there, and he does such a great job. Him and his wife are going to be hosting. Anyways, so to answer your question, we do. You want some salty, crunchy snacks?
Yeah.
Generally. So some salted almonds, some sharp cheddar cheese. If you want to stay away from things that are sweet, you want to stay away from things that are creamy and just like too mouth-filling. You want the salt to interact with the spirit. Cleanse the palate, bada boom, bada bing, you're done, and then you go on to the next to cleanse your palate. You don't want any residual food on the palate, or else you're just continue drinking whiskey to cleanse the palate.
Homemade Czech mix.
Yeah, something of that nature, and that's why people are like, oh, that's why bars they have salty snacks because they want you to drink more. Actually, it helps cleanse the palate, make the cocktail a little bit more balanced, and you end up drinking more because it's well balanced. So I guess they are onto something.
Jimmy inadvertently bought a cinnamon and strawberry tequila, not realizing.
Oh, that's too bad.
Not realizing it's a cream tequila. What do I do with
cream
it?
tequila?
So
What is that?
So rose that rose tequila. They coffee creamer, so you can have use that as a creamer for a hot coffee. As a cocktail, but think creatively. That is not a problem. That is your eggnog substitute right now. And you'll be able to use that. But my go-to is a Spanish coffee.
All right. Let's see. For Jimmy, now I'm not sure what he's talking about here. I made cherry bounce for the first time this year.
Cherry bounce.
Now that it's ready, how do I serve it? I have no idea.
Regretfully, I don't know the term bounce, but that sounds something.
If you'd have called, we could have followed up.
It's a sweet flavored homemade liqueur made by soaking pitted cherries in sugar and whiskey.
So I love
sounds
this.
like a cherry liqueur.
Yeah, cherry liqueur, whiskey based spirit. This sounds awesome, and thank you for bringing this to my attention. I'm immediately thinking Manhattans. I'm immediately thinking old fashions, things that are on the rocks, that kind of a thing. Gosh, when can I come over?
Yeah. Any recommendations for a local hard cider for a gift?
Yeah, there's this first step. Go to Sion over on 9th South and between Main and West Temple. And that's your cider bar in town. One of the best, if not the best in there.
They have like 100 different.
Oh my God, they're the best over there, and they have such a beautiful selection of domestic style ciders, all the way up to European from France, Spain, and you're just gonna have an opportunity to pick your favorite and taste your favorite. And then you can either source at the wine store, or maybe you're going to have to do a special order, and it'll be available to you relatively quickly because everything they have in there, they have a good distribution system.
While you're making recommendations, any suggestions for a Christmas cigar?
Oh, here we go.
Cigars too,
I just was talking to the boys at Beehive Cigar Shop the other day, and their 15th anniversary Beehive House Stick just got released this year, and it's one of their top sellers.
What's it called?
15-year anniversary, and it's the Beehive brand, their label. And I'm going to throw it out to you. The reason I was talking to them, this Sunday, I don't think they'll mind me mentioning, this Sunday they have a cigar event. It'll be outside. They're going to have a roller there, somebody who rolls cigars. They're going to have a brand, a label there. What it is escaping me, and I don't want to missay. And it's from 12 to 6, if I recall correctly, or 12 to 4. So get down there to Beehive Cigars to pick your holiday cigar, but also engage with some fun guys. I should be down there if I can slip away. I got to go get some milk at the store to tell the honey. And I'll slip over.
Quickly, Carl from Sunset, my wife loves Crown Royal.
Okay.
Whiskey. Is there a nicer whiskey with the similar taste that I could get for the holiday?
Pendleton. Pendleton. Give that a shot.
But
Crown Royal does also offer, 12 and an 18-year. I got a bottle of 18-year Crown Royal on my shelf.
But the Pendleton doesn't come in a bag.
Not a purple sack.
That's true. Now, I have a suggestion for you.
Oh, okay.
And this has to do with Thanksgiving leftovers.
Aha.
A cranberry cocktail. You break down the cranberries, granulated sugar, water, saucepan. They break down. Then you sift, you strain them.
Okay.
Discard the solids. Then you add gin, the syrup, lemon juice, and elderflower liqueur, iced club soda. It was delicious. We had it last night.
That sounds
Holy
really
Because
cow.
Sue's like, what do I do with these leftover cranberries? And she found this recipe.
Oh,
that's,
I
uh,
love that they went
delightful.
the gin route. That's so cool.
That's why you were a little late for work today.
No, I was snuggling with my dog. But that was delightful.
That sounds really good.
That was in country
Leave it
living.
to Sue. She's a rock star.
So just in case you were curious.
Hey, if anybody wants to go to Scotland with me next year, July 3rd through the 11th, a 9-day all-inclusive. All you got to do is buy your flight to get there. Kim Dastrup and myself, it's a Whiskey and Yoga, Scotland 2026. We have 12 deposits of 16 people were taken. We just did a slow roll opening this up. And people are just, we are so excited about
How
this
many
trip
will
next
be
year.
of it?
16 all
Okay.
day. And 16 total plus Kim and I, so 18 pack of people. And we are just looking so forward to this. All-inclusive, lodging, transportation, 2 meals a day. All the there's a great itinerary. You have windows of I can be a lot all day, so we give you a window of free time.
You can be a lot of half a day.
You're a lot right now. So, so it's a lot of fun. Go to wineacademyofutah.com, click right on that Scotland tour to get more information.
Yes, depending on how our contract negotiations go, I'll be joining you. And, thank you, Jimmy. WineAcademyofutah.com.
Safe holiday, everybody, or safe weekend.